Hello, my name is John Milligan. I'm one of the senior instructors for the Ambassador Martial Arts Christian Fellowship. The subject today is the Yawara sticks. Uh, the Yawara sticks are not a very popular weapon. I've seen them done in tournaments occasionally, never get a good score. Um, but I love them, and the reason I do is because they teach advanced principles and technique. As you advance in your martial arts study, things that you should be doing is closing the range, be fighting in close, which you are a stick is necessary. Second thing you need to be doing is you need to be advancing in your striking technique, not just simple punches, but modifying your punches using certain hand styles like Phoenix Eye Fist, uh, certain claw techniques. Um, Striking instead of just straight linear striking, but cutting, wave striking, things like that, which again, you're going to practice in the Yawara. And the third thing you're going to do is you're going to be more specific in your target areas. So again, Yawara sticks is perfect for this. So although they're not a beginner or first degree black belt will really take a liking to, as you advance, I find that the senior instructors really find a lot of things to do with the Yawara and to move forward with it. There are several styles of Yawara. Was taught basically by Soka Reedner, who had learned it in his study of Hakaru Jiu-Jitsu. So this is a more traditional Japanese usage. I prefer smaller sticks than what you will commonly buy, the kabutans. This is because of the type of striking that we do. Three basic hand positioning. One is in the palm. Well, that's actually above the palm, but we'll call it palm striking. The second would be hammer fist or raking. The third would be jabbing or thrusting. So you need to be able to manipulate the weapon to go from one to the other easily. So first thing you need to do is you need to start out with a striking drill. A basic striking drill will involve palm thrust, side jab, forward jab, raking. So your target area would be underneath the nose, mastoid process, the side of the neck, coming underneath, going straight into the neck, and then the raking you can either do across the face or go into the subclavicular fossa just above the collarbone and pull down in. So you've got those all three hand positioning, all three types of striking and raking. So again, it's palm thrust, inward hammer fist, forward jab, rake. Palm thrust, inward jab, forward jab, rake. And go back to this position and just repeat that exercise until you've got it nice and smooth. So that would be your first level training. The first thing you want to do is get so you're switching hand position. Next thing you want to do is you want to start moving into form work. Before you start working with a partner, get some of the concepts down and some of the applications and variations. Common form that we are teaching in the AMACF is called the 8 gates form. So I'm going to show you a 8 gates variation with the Yawara stick. So in my school, we start all of our Qigongs and all of our exercises with open and closed hand. That's because our main style of Tai Chi is Sun style, and that's our beginning opening. So we're going to go into ward. We're going to start with the palm, and then we're going to switch at this point into a pulling down. Then we're going to come in with a rising palm underneath. This is press. Then we're going to do a roll, push, pull, shoulder bump, split, and instead of doing the elbow, we're going to throw the elbow inward and do a rake across. So again, ward, press, roll, push, pull, shoulder bump, split, and then elbow. At this point, you should be able to get with a partner and actually start applying these techniques. When you do this, you're going to go for specific points. You're going to go for a palm straight underneath the nose. You're going to go into this large muscle area with a rake or underneath the collarbone, behind the neck. You're going to start jabbing. You're going to jab inside of the thigh. You're going to jab either in a fossa, which is a indentation, or where muscles come together and there's a line pressing in here. If somebody grabs, press in there, strike to the side of the head, strike to the neck again, double strike at the neck. Pulling in with the shoulder bump, going into the inside of the thigh, coming back up with a block here, coming in hammer fist. All these things can be worked out from the 8 gates. The third and final thing you do after you, or fourth actually, after you start working with partners, start doing bunkai, self-defense, is you learn a more advanced form. The form I'm going to do is based on the empty hand form Seisan. Seisan is done in all major styles of karate in Okinawa and in Japan in one version or the other. There's 3 major versions. What I'm going to do is the Goju-ryu version. So this is easily adapted to the Shorin-ryu, which became Shotokan Kata Hangetsu, and is in Tang Soo-do and various styles of Taekwondo that use the original katas from the 1940s and 50s. So, Seisan. I'm going to do it slow and explain what I'm doing. From some Goju-ryu styles do a breakaway, some don't. But the first movement is the double crane block, pull back in, thrust, go back to the block. Take it down, block, pull in, thrust, block. From here, you're going to do 3 upward palms. Now you're going to pull back, jab. You're jabbing right here. If somebody's got you by the shoulders, this would be like a lady self-defense. You're going to pull back, jab. Again, this could be a block or a leg strike, or you're just bringing it up and coming in between their legs and knocking them. Thrust. From this position, you're going to do a roll. You're going to come in. I'm coming inside the person's arm. I'm going to rake down, and I'm going to press forward into the arm. Doing that with both hands. I'm going to draw up, do a Kensetsu Geri, and I'm going to do a hooking block into a palm strike. Again, hooking block into a palm strike. Hooking block into a palm strike. Now, I'm only doing 3. Traditional Goju-ryu would do 5 of these. I'm going to come in here, and then again, I'm going to cut over the arm, pull down in, thrust into the arm with the into the stick. Now I'm going to do 3 jabs, various locations, solar plexus, the intercostal spaces in the ribs on either side of the rib cage. I do 3 of those, come up, again a leg kick, come in with a hooking here, move it over to a hook there, 3 jabs again, leg kick. Now as I come down, I'm going to go to the back. I'm going to do a jab up, and then I'm going to do a jab in, then a jab down, and then I'm going to repeat the Kensetsu-geri punch. I'm going to do a hook, pull back, kick, jab, and then I'm going to go into a Mawashi-geri, or Mawashi Uki Toraguchi, which is a circle block, double press, in form. Learning the basic strike pattern, the 8 gates, usage with a partner, then the form. Then the last thing you would do is start analyzing the form, start working with the partners, getting good at coming into the arm, striking from a short hook to a powerful strike into a pressure point, vital point area. Once you've done that, you pretty well have gotten a good understanding of correct usage of Yawara. Thank you.